So here we are, for the next month or so, nothing else matters. This is simply the tournament in world football. It has been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. The imperative for everyone, 3 points on opening day. Oh, great header! Gets good distance on it. Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Play towards the front line. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Is there, and he can get that clear. Always onto this. Arnautovic, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He just absolutely speared that in.
It was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Austria break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Aim forwards, it's just beyond his reach. Grilic, Baumgartner, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Alaba. Gregoric, oh, now decent chance! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Austria, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Austria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he finish? Lima. Lienhardt. Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Lienhardt. Schlager. Grilic. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well read, nice interception. Gardner. Alaba forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a nice ball. It's chance! Goal! Right back in the game!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alaba. Lienhardt. Schlager. Moved on forwards. Lienhardt. Leimer. Alaba. Now it's Gregoric. And he's managed to get free.
Gregoric, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Great position here. Arnautovic. And a chance! And he thumps it clear. Lienhardt. Schlager. That's really well manoeuvred. He is just caressing the ball. Baumgartner. And he's there to clear it. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They've played it short. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Austria have got themselves in front very early here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Schlager. Lienhardt played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, well measured. Might be dangerous. And Arnautovic! Yes, it's there! charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Schlager. Lima. Alaba. Lima. Alaba. Lienhart. Grilic. Gregoric. Out towards the flank. Picks it up out wide. Alaba. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gregoric is offering a wry smile there.
The ball goes in. And the keeper has it. Lima. Lienhart. Alaba. Strong running down that left flank. He has found the way through. Cross needs to be good. And that has been cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. Baumgartner. Gregoric. Baumgartner. Danger averted for now. Now it's Gregoric. Showing good feet. And here's Lima. Now it's Baumgartner. Alaba plays it across. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Schlager. Schlager. Baumgartner. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Arnautovic. Baumgartner. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's played forward. And he goes cross-field. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
a lovely, neat pass. Grilic. Baumgartner. Aim forwards. Lienhardt. Alaba. Lima. And it's Alaba. Cross in, looks like a good one. Clears it away. Alaba, aimed in towards the centre.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Alaba clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And he's... Arnautovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Arnautovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Baumgartner. Schlager tries a measured ball. Cleared away. Gregoric. Baumgartner! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Baumgartner really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's there to clear it. Hangs one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Schlager. Baumgartner. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Lima. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Lienhardt gets across to intercept that. Lima has created one goal already. Schlager. Out to the left it goes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Lima. Baumgartner. Grilic. That's really well manoeuvred. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. Lima. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lima, aim forwards. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Lima. Jordan have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lienhardt. Baumgartner! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
His interception, his positioning was spot on. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Nicely shaped cross. That wasn't the greatest of balls. He's onto it in a flash. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Schlager. Lienhardt shifted upfield. Now it's Gregoritsch, spread out to the left. Nice control. Alaba, oh, it's played into the area.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Baumgartner moved on forwards. And here's Arnautovic. Applies the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Clears it away. Ball is over the line. Baumgartner. Chance! Driven forward. Now that's well seen too. Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. Grilic, Gregoritsch, over to the left. That's tidy. Alaba plays it in low. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lienhardt is the guilty party there. it's played forward. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played through for the wide man. Gregoric! He is through here! And it's Lima. Very nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Arnautovic. Schlager. Could move up a gear here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Takes a shot! There was plenty of power on that. And it's hoisted clear. He's got away. Thinks one through, cuts out the pass. Schlager, Arnautovic. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's there to clear it. Baumgartner. Austria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gets into some space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. They've played it short. Much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's good play. And it's played in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Moved on forwards. Now it's Baumgartner! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that's aimed into the middle. Schlager. And it's played forward. Lienhardt. Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoritsch. And it's Alaba. Leimer. Gregoritsch. He has a look up. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking to break at pace. He is through here. Lienhardt is there and he can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Schlager. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's on Nautovic. Leimer. Baumgartner. And here's Arnautovic. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gregoritsch clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Leimer. Lienhardt. Leimer. And it's Alaba. Gregoritsch. And he cuts out the supply. Grilic. Schlager. Leimer. Alaba. Played into the box. And they've got a throw. Baumgartner. And it's played forward. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well timed, excellent interception. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alaba. Alaba forwards and with intent. And he's on a charge.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Schlager. Leimer. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Baumgartner. Alaba. Lima. Lienhardt. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Gregoritsch. And the counter is on. Alaba. Gregoritsch. Alaba. Good play on the left-hand side here. That has been knocked clear. Lofted upfield. Lienhardt gets over and intercepts. Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. Schlager. Now it's Gregoritsch. Baumgartner. Grilic. Arnautovic. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Schlager. Baumgartner. Schlager. Arnautovic. Baumgartner. Grilic. Gregoritsch. He's in a great... Lima! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And he's there to clear it. Fires it in low. Great defending, strong and determined. Lienhardt. Grilic. Schlager. Lienhardt. Lima. Gregoritsch. Lima. Done delicately. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely feet. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Shot at goal! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has been knocked clear. Alaba. Gregoritsch. Lienhardt. Baumgartner.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lienhardt. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Grilic. Linhart. Grilic. Foot in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Caresses it through. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Jordan have a free kick. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Grilic. Lima. Alaba. Lima. Linhart. Baumgartner. Schlager. He's in plenty of space here. Arnautovic. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Schlager, clipped into space. A chance to play it in. Schlager. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lima. And it's Alaba. Played in with purpose. That'll be a throw. Lima. Chooses to go back. Baumgartner. And it's played forward. Herring after the ball here. Can he latch on to this? Referee's given a throw. Schlager. Linhart. Lima. He's on it, can he get away? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Lima. Now it's Baumgartner. Can he get onto this? Gregoric produces a cross. Cleared away. That's a throw. And he's managed to get free. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great work on the overlap. Time to deliver. Can he deliver? Crosses it in. And a chance!
scratched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Up towards the front line, calmly anticipates.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. Lienhardt. Schlager. Grilic. Lienhardt. Leimer. Baumgartner. Gregoric. Oh, this looks sharp. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The cross comes in. And that has been cleared. Lienhardt. Schlager. Moved on forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Tries to... and he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Jordan, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Has a look and plays it forward. Aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gregoric. He's through here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. Alaba. Schlager. Lienhardt. Leimer. Alaba. Gregoric. Leimer!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now that's well seen too. Leimer. Grilic. Schlager. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Schlager. Wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Leimer. Schlager. That's really well manoeuvred. Leimer. Gregoritsch. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Baumgartner. Now it's Gregoritsch. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already. There are a few waiting for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Oh, it's come loose. Gregoritsch. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cuts out the pass. That's a little off target. Baumgartner. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Austria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, played right into his path. Now this chance for a shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That's the throw. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lima. Lienhardt. Schlager. Grilic. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. He has found a way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lima. And it's Arnautovic. Out to the right. Moved on forwards. Arnautovic. Schlager. That looks a good ball through. Nicely intercepted. Schlager. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Grilic. Lima. Baumgartner. Lima. Lienhardt. Lienhardt forwards and with intent. Baumgartner. Schlager. Lienhardt. Lima. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Gregoric. Baumgartner. Woba. And it's Lima. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Baumgartner. Arnautovic. Lima! And that would have been game, set and match.
Lima really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
He's having a shot! Cleared away. Grilic. That's very neat. Forward it goes. He's going to be disappointed with that. So look at the Baumgartner! Oh, should have put that away. Just 5 minutes left. Well timed, excellent interception. Grilic. Lienhardt. Lima. Lienhardt. Baumgartner. Schlager. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Driven forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lienhardt. Grilic. Arnautovic. Aim forwards. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's there to get it away. Jordan have reclaimed it. Tries to get it clear. Played with finesse. Oh, not quite. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Baumgartner. Long ball, looking to counter. Schlager. Baumgartner. Great chance! And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lima. Vorba. Moved on forwards. Played out wide. That's a nicely weighted pass. Baumgartner. Schlager. Grilic. Arnautovic. The referee has seen enough. Got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. How would you summarise what we've seen today?